This is D1 here, along with
Max Ketchum, aka Juice Doom, whatever you want to call me.
And
oh, are we actually playing? No, this has to be a button check. It's been all honks and turnips, so I think that's it.
I'm not sure, dude.
Wait, I don't know. Yeah, it kind of looks like they're playing. Yeah, no.
They look really serious.
Yeah,
MacD is focused.
Yeah, we couldn't see that for a hot second, and it just sounded like a button check. But either way, ooh, MacD, yeah, in that focus zone right now, trying to get these air-to-ground combos.
And if you guys don't know, this is the top 16 right now of Melee. We're kicking it straight with these two players here. MacD, of course, Peach, with Duck Samus. Last time we've seen Duck was actually at Combo Breaker, where he got second place. Now we'll see how he does here with a whole bunch of really good players in store for him.
Also, both of these players very familiar with each other's matchups. Duck gets to play against Kalamazoo back in Michigan all the time, and MacD with Hugs in SoCal. So neither of them any stranger to the floaty versus floaty here. Edge guard situation. Oh, Duck able to sneak back in there, though.
And you can see Duck is just trying to space out MacD with all his pokes. That's what Samus really excels at, her ground game with those normals. But Peach!
Ooh, wow. The Dragon Ball Z.
Insane, man. 2 stock lead right now with that trade. Thing that Peach, of course, thrives off a lot is those trades. Even at high percent, MacD still staying alive after taking that big trade with Duck.
Yeah, Peach, unlikely one of the most survivable characters in the game. You know, you would look at her and think, oh, she's probably pretty light and floaty, but she definitely has some weight to her. She's like exactly midweight, and there you go. Takes over 150% to take her out, especially when your crouch cancels are on point, and the mobility she has allows her to avoid so many kill moves.
Oh, indeed, and really good pickup right there by MacD. Another thing to note about Peach is that the horizontal recovery that Peach has with the float, and even the parasol, allows you to come back from far distances on the left or right side of the blast zones.
Also, that edge guarding is fearsome, man. Those float cancel aerials, almost commitment free if your opponent is blocking on the ground. But characters like Samus, they can anti-air that, but not till high percents. They don't want to be unsafe on hit.
And right now, MacD definitely making it look like a really tough time for Duck. Good crouch cancel down smash though, and it looked like he tried to get the follow-up, but MacD always trading.
That was a little sneaky attempt there by Duck to fall with the up air, but MacD, I mean, Peach is so able to just toss her neutral air out and break combos or near combos. Okay, some stage control for MacD and a very serious life lead. This is looking pretty grim for Duck. MacD, one of the highest rated Peaches in the entire world.
Oh, indeed. Along with Kalamazoo and a V-Wins and a couple others. Good forward smash right there by Duck. MacD still staying alive. Manages to get clipped by one of the homing missiles, but still trying to get back on stage.
And Duck, of course, one of the finest Samus is out there by all means. I mean, Hugs. Anyone else in his competition? Plump? Of course, yeah, Plump.
Who now uses Samus? Sheik.
Yeah,
actually, Sheik. Yeah.
Yeah. So shoutouts to the Samus mains, but this matchup looks kind of like a struggle right now. Okay, up B, again, Samus also showing some ability to break combos. Neutral air does the same thing, but it's too little too late. It seems, almost.
And you saw he tried to basically use that momentum as he air dodges up and uses the grapple to try to get back on stage, but he was just a little too low.
Very convincing finish there for MacD.
Yeah. Seems like I got a phone call. I wonder if that means my luggage is here. Anyway, so we're gonna continue.
To American.
All right, going straight into Fountain of Dreams here. Looks like Duck is trying to keep it close and personal.
Yeah, don't want to give Peach too much space. She'll just survive forever. I mean, Samus does kind of have the same benefit, but she needs to be able to kill. Oh, that pressure, and Duck unshielding just at the last moment, and that last hit down smash. Trying to play that footsies game that Duck is so known for.
And on the other hand, whenever MacD notices that Duck is trying to go for his footsie game, he will try to pull back and opt for his float, just to get out of harm's way.
Yeah, Peach with one of the best answers to that kind of ground pressure.
And can come right back down with a float canceled aerial to make it really tough for you with all the myriad of mix-ups that she has at her disposal.
Okay, smart by Duck, blocking the entirety of forwards or down smash that time, and a nice forward smash to take the first stock.
Yep, favorable trade for Duck, putting him in the first stock lead.
There to back air, but definitely not enough to kill cross stage. That forward air will do it, though. And MacD just trying to pluck as many turnips between stocks, run that RNG. Hopefully RNGesus will bless him, but right now the shield pressure situation reversed on him. Okay.
Another scary thing about this matchup, if you notice MacD breaking out with the neutral air, this character can definitely make it hard for Samus to continue combos. there may be times you get crouch canceled out, or Peach may nair you out of your combos.
Yeah, both of these characters have difficulty comboing each other.
Oh, yeah.
And most characters have difficulty comboing Samus.
And right now, here's another thing that makes it tough. Dealing with the turnips.
MacD trying to put on his best Armada impersonation. Swedish sniper.
Yeah, one thing I was going to say, a lot of other characters, whenever they face Samus, if they want to go out there and edge guard, they kind of put themselves at risk. But Peach, on the other hand, can just keep tossing turnips. And since you're tossing turnips over and over, like you said, RNGesus can come through and bless you with just face up a bomb. Maybe even Mr. Saturn or Dada.
Okay. Duck still fighting for behind here, but it's looking a lot closer than the last game. Nice. Was that up air to nair? That was beautiful.
Single hit fair, actually.
Single hit fair, okay.
Yeah. The flames.
Getting burned by the fire. Oh, again, but of course at 4%, that's not going to really send him anywhere notable, and MacD can just stick out his aerials. Very, very quick startup, great combos, even multi-hit moves.
Wow!
Oh!
Insane up smash. Duck still lives, though.
Okay, Duck just staying on the ground. MacD loves to platform crouch cancel down smash because a lot of people don't crouch cancel on platforms since intuitively you would drop through. But if you're careful with your execution, like MacD has trained himself to be, I mean, that's a pretty annoying thing to have to deal with because you have to jump in at your opponent to get hits. And even wave landing onto the platform and grabbing is too slow.
Oh, yeah.
And you could just get down smash in the face.
Good pressure right there by MacD, even crossing up Duck.
It looked like his shield wasn't covering his feet. Samus has that disadvantage by being really tall.
Did you see that reaction from MacD? Insane. Jump backwards just to avoid the grapple.
Almost got the punish, too.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, two bears. MacD with some serious momentum.
And Duck cannot stand the edge for too long because his invincibility will run out. Nice fair by MacD. Trying to go all... He kind of went all in a bit with that edge guard, which almost resulted in a loss of a stock with that forward smash.
I like the coverage attempt with the up tilt there by Duck. I think that might have been an accidental turnaround because he did down smash. First hit would have worked, or the front hit rather. And yeah, this is looking like it's kind of a wrap. MacD taunting just to send that message. And yeah.
Great spacing with that fair. Outspacing Duck's own fair, taking that stock and ending the set for MacD with a 2-0 victory over Duck.
Yeah, definitely not looking easy for Samus to deal with that matchup. Look at Peach.
It's pretty
so
insane
elegant
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Shout-outs to the guys over at EMG on the tech team, putting together some pretty fun and creative stuff on the stream for you. I really like that, to see like the evolution of stream layouts and stuff. And we're here, of course, in the top 16 with MacD moving on and Duck dropping to losers. Who's up next, though, is the question.
I see Kirby Kaze in the crowd.
Ooh.
Yep, there he is.
Yep, he's walking towards the stream setup. Let's see.
And who's the other player?
Like big light thing in my face, so I can't really see anybody.
Wait a second. Is he? No, he's not facing. I forgot that player's name. Right there.
Oh, Riddlebox.
Riddlebox, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, no, I don't think they're playing though.
There's V-Wins. V-Wins is not stepping up to the plate. He's just walking by.
That would be intense that early in the bracket. KK versus V-Wins. Oh my God. Yeah, we got Canada's finest coming out to this tournament. Shout out to this tournament for bringing people from all over, by the way. We've got Midwest, Michigan. We've got Tri-State, DJ in the Moon. Just Montreal, Toronto, Greater Toronto area. So